there's a lot of talk about this recession, a lot of talk about the economy and some of the challenges that people will be coming in that some of the challenges that people will be facing in the days or months to come in terms of the recession. Looks like the stock market has taken a dip since Powell, which is the Fed guy that did a talk on, I believe it was Friday. So Mr. Powell was talking about inflation, and they're still trying to offset inflation by raising the interest rates. So I don't know about you guys, but I do not plan on starving during this recession, and that's one of the reasons why I'm learning to grow my own vegetables, and I'm taking care of my garden so me and my family can eat well and we can make it through these tough times. Everybody's trying to save their money. If they are employed and working or have their own businesses, people are talking about saving some cash, having some cash on hand. And it seems to be some problems with not trusting the banks now. Some banks, from what I've been looking at, researching, have not allowed people to take money out for different reasons. I'm not sure what that's totally about, but I'm in a process of being as responsible as I can be to take care of my family and friends. So I'm showing these vegetables here because these are the things that I planted in my garden. And I wanted to just go over it again and give an update on how the garden is looking now. So I planted this turnip, purple top, white globe vegetable. And I planted these two types of carrots. I didn't show them clearly before. One is a short and sweet carrot. The other one is Nantes half-long organic carrot. I just got these seeds from Home Depot. I didn't go anywhere fancy to get them. Next time I'll probably take a step up and just make sure I have all organic seeds, and I might even order them from an organic place. I don't know if there's a difference or not in terms of how the vegetables and things would taste, but this is where I'm starting at. You got to start somewhere. Okay, so I also planted this Organics Gourmet Blend lettuce, and this is a Burpee's collard, Georgia collard greens. It's not organic, but I planted it anyway because this is my first go around. So I just wanted to show all of the vegetables that I planted, and I'm going to do an update right now on how these vegetables are looking. Now I want to say I planted these around I planted in July. I want to say maybe around the 20th or 21st, and today is August, I believe the 29th or 30th. Sorry, I don't know the day offhand. So it's been over a month, and most of these have about 60 days until they're able to be harvested. Well, this one here is on the back, it's showing 55 days to harvest, and that's the turnip. So the carrot is, let's see, a little longer, 68 days to harvest. So hopefully these will turn out okay. I'm willing to do trial and error as I'm growing and learning how to plant and grow my own vegetables and some fruit. So this is 65 to 70 days. This particular one, a Nantes half-long organic carrots. Now my lettuce blend is the shortest, 45 to 50 days until it's able to be harvested. So this is the organic lettuce blend. Now here, this one is 65 days to harvest, and that's the collards, the Georgia collards. So I want us to look at some of these. I'm going to back and show you guys. Okay, so remember I built this raised garden bed, and I built it with hardware cloth around it. This is the hardware cloth, this metal stuff right here, and the purpose of it is to keep certain things out, like rodents, to keep out let's see, gophers, possums, raccoons. It's to deter them because it's really rough and hard to the touch. So I built my garden around this cage, and I put some on the bottom there in the ground. And as you see, I still have some weeds I have to pull up along the side, but I put the hardware cloth, which is that metal stuff, on the bottom of my bed. Then I lined it with cardboard box. Then I lined it with, what do you call it? I lined it with hay. I bought some hay from one of my neighbors down the road. Then I filled my bed with my, organic fillings, the manure, what have you, compost. I guess that's what it is, compost and dirt, those things were organic. So I don't have a picture of what I put in there. I'm sorry, I threw the bags away, but I believe I got them from Menards or Home Depot. So I'm just showing you the bed, how it looks from a distance. It's fully enclosed with this hardware cloth. Here's another angle. I want to build another bed. The next time I want to make it a little different. So it's got the hardware cloth all around it. So let's do an update on how the vegetables are looking. Now, I should have marked these better when I first planted, in terms of what I planted and where I planted them. Now, to my memory, these are the collard greens, but they don't look like collard greens. I don't know if it's because they're not ready to be harvested yet, or because I'm thinking they're collards and they're something else. Maybe it's not kale. I don't know, but I believe this is where I put my collard greens at. So this is a close-up of how they're looking. See, they're growing up. They're really big. They're really, really, really getting bigger now. And I want to say maybe in about 2 weeks, they might be ready to harvest. See, these are in this row right here. This is where I remember putting the turnips, starting all the way and stopping about right here. And I believe the collards start right here where the darker green is at. So that's where the turnip bottoms are at. And I guess those are like root vegetables. Now, over here, this little kind of leafy looking green on top is where I planted my carrots. 2 different types of carrots, and I showed you guys which 2. One is the Nantos carrots, and the other one is a short and sweet carrot. So that's where the carrots are at. It's 3 rows of carrots. Now here is where the organic gourmet blend lettuce is at. That's looking really good. I want to eat that now, because lettuce is something that I put on a lot of things, especially this type of gourmet blend. You can do a lot with that. You can put it not only on a salad, but you can put it on a sandwich. If you want a sandwich, you can put it on almost anything and just make a really nice meal with that. So just giving you guys an update. Next time I'll probably take the cage off and let you see it. But right now it's covered. Those are the greens. Those are the lettuce blend. And here we have the carrots. And over here we have the turnip greens with the bottoms. And then up here is the collard greens, which is not looking quite like collards yet. Maybe they just haven't reached full maturity. Okay, so, this is what I'm doing to prepare. Like I said before, I don't plan on starving or going hungry. We plan on getting ahead of things. We've been doing stockpiling, buying certain things that we like, certain canned goods. And I just want to encourage everyone that's able to buy or plant to start planting and to start growing and to start stockpiling, because even in the stores now, I went to the store the other day, everything is just so high now. The prices are just going up astronomically. I mean everything is just like, I was buying something that we normally pay $3.49 for, some type of sausage, and it was like almost $7. So that's where we're at now with the economy, which means your money will go faster and you will have less for your money. And then you have to make sure you have your funds for other things, emergency funds for your utilities or what have you. So this is my prep right here. This is only the beginning. This whole yard is so big. I can put things all in the ground here, but I want to do raised garden beds. I don't know, I might keep a section and just start planting in the ground. I got a whole section over here where we can plant as well. I'll stand back and let you guys see it from a different angle. There's 4 sections where I can plant. Here, the middle section, in the end over there, and also in the front. In front of this smaller garden bed, which I haven't worked with yet, it's another whole section of planting. Lots of food can be grown here. Lots of vegetables, lots of just different types of fruits, maybe some herbs. So there's a lot that I can grow here, and there's a lot that I can do with this space. And the goal is to utilize this space, not to be lazy or I don't feel like doing it today, but to get up and be busy. It's easy to just sit back and watch TV or watch, be on Instagram or TikTok or YouTube all day. But all the YouTubers, Instagrammers, and TikTokers, they're making their money because they're busy doing what they love or what they enjoy. In order to make money, sometimes you have to get busy doing what you enjoy doing. And that might mean not sitting in front of YouTube all day or TikTok all day, or not being online all day long. Not just watching other people thrive, but getting up and being busy and making sure you thrive as well. If I don't get busy and do this garden, then I'm not thriving. Because in order for me to continue to thrive, I have to make sure that this way of growing my own, becoming more sustainable, is something that I put the action into, and not just talk about or not just look at other people do it, but to be an active participant in the things that I want to see happen in my own life. So there you have it. We don't have to starve. You don't have to go hungry. You don't have to have this much space in order to start growing and planting or to start prepping. All you need is a plan, and all you need is action and the willingness and to begin to implement those things. That's all you really need, motivation and a plan. You could take the smallest space and begin to implement some of these things. You could start growing some vegetables and some fruit, depending on what zone you're in. Learn your zone and learn the things you can grow in your zone. And that's what I've been doing. I'm in zone 5B. I'm in the Midwest in Illinois, so I have to learn my zone so I know what I can grow during this time of the year. If you like this video, if you like this content I'm bringing, will you be so kind to not only give me a like, but to also subscribe to this YouTube channel. And there's going to be more to come. I'm going to continue to do updates and show you guys what I'm doing in the garden. Thank you. Take care. Have a good day.